So I stopped to pick my best friend John up for work, and he says he's taking the day off. And I felt a little jealous, but I needed the money, so I went to work without him. It's not easy paying for a new house, 2 kids, 2 cars, and the old lady was sick as well, so I figured I certainly better go in. But when the skies opened up at 10 a.m., I was grateful. Seldom do we get rain days in construction, but this one is a real downpour, and the week's been hard, so I'm looking forward to the weekend. Boss called it a day, and I sped off in my truck, hoping the wife felt a little better, so maybe we could do something. I come around the corner, and I see John's truck on the curb in front of the house. So I pull into the driveway, grab my lunchbox and thermos, and head for the garage entrance. When I walk in, I knew something was up, because I heard the stereo in our bedroom, and the kids were in the downstairs bedroom. As I approached the bedroom door, the familiar squeaking of the bed was the first sound to catch my attention, even over the music. I just stood there with my hand on the doorknob, listening to the sickening sound of my old lady getting hosed by my best friend. I couldn't believe what was happening to me. I mean, I've heard of it happening, but I couldn't believe what was happening to me. Then I got so pissed my face got hot and I felt dizzy. Every moan and oh yeah went through my body like 10,000 volts of electricity, and I knew if I opened the door I was going to kill them both. I couldn't open the door and not kill them. I was just going to beat them to death. No weapons, just my bare hands. I couldn't let the kids hear. So I go to the top of the steps to make sure they're in their room before I pick up my thermos and went back to the bedroom door. Oh yeah, I thought, nice and heavy with a good handle, so I won't lose my grip. Thermos in my left hand, doorknob in my right. Then it hit me. Like a 10-pound hammer with a 5-foot swing it hit me. I don't need my thermos, I need my digital camera. So I go to the computer desk, grab my camera, turn it on to make sure the batteries weren't dead, because they usually are, and there they were, fully charged. It was a beautiful thing. Doggy style, click. John climbing off my old lady, click. Sarah's look of shock, click. Surprise, click. My best friend kneeling on the bed next to my naked whore of a wife, click. The explaining and apologies, click. It was beautiful. I just kept taking pictures until the entire charade was over, man. It was unbelievable. Then I jumped in my truck, headed straight for my lawyer's office. We downloaded the evidence on his computer. Now I'm in that big old house we built all by myself, and I've never been happier. I get to see my kids every other weekend, but I get to see my kids. I thank God every day I didn't do what I wanted to do, because I could have murdered them so easy. I'm really not interested in a long-term relationship anymore. I have women over, of course, but the only one that's allowed to spend the night with me is Pearl. That's right. 780 pounds of rippling steel and sex appeal with a rumble only a Harley can broadcast, and she's my one and only true love next to my children's, my bike. I'm just going to enjoy my house, my bike, and my hate cards. I don't see me ever getting married or in a long-term relationship again, but then I guess you never know. I'm happy with my email addresses. I can get my point across quite nicely. There's not a day that goes by that I don't send a hate card to Sarah and John. That's a given. The Paranoid series, however, is one of my favorite, because I have a special loathing for those who think screwing around on their spouse is okay. So when I know someone is messing around, I can drop a little note that says, I know all about your filthy little secret. I don't think your husband or wife would approve, or boyfriend or girlfriend, and I can do it anonymously. Yeah, I don't get the satisfaction of letting them know it's me, but they know someone knows what they're doing, and you know that takes the fun out of it. So hey, you think your old lady's screwing around? Arm yourself with a camera. You'll be glad you did.